Starting gate now, we're rolling for the second baby race. 2-year-old Pacers, Colts and Geldings here. Once again, just like we saw in the opener. Doug McNair drives 3 All in Jest. Phil Hoot on a number 8 Whiskey Break. 1 is Century Inspector. He's watching, cold owned by Dr. Ian Moore and Leonard Rosine. Moore trains. Tyler Moore will drive. 2 Michelob Ultra and Always Be Mickey Colt owned by Carl Jameson, Tom Chiron, and George Harrison. Carl Jameson trains. Jody Jameson drives. $12,000 Lexington buy. 3 is All in Jest. Gelded Son of Better's Delight, owned by Hut Racing Stable. Blake McIntosh, Linda Bedard. McIntosh trains. Doug McNair will drive. $20,000 Harrisburg buy. 4 is Sports Fan, Sports Writer Colt. This one owned and bred by Leanne Murphy. Stuart McIntosh shares ownership. Blake McIntosh trains. James McDonald drives. 5 Rockaway Bay, a rock and roll dance colt, owned by Clay Horner. Trained by Tony O'Sullivan. Sylvan Filion drives. 6 World for 2, a rock and roll dance gelding, owned by the stable World for 2. Mario Bayarjon, the trainer driver, $16,000 Lexington purchase. 7 is Go Go Diggity Schmo, Huntsville colt, owned by Ross Bonifield. John Pentland trains. Bob McClure drives. And the 8 Whiskey Break, Sports Writer colt, owned by Bill Maines, Bill Cripps. They bred this Sports Writer colt. Gerald Lilly trains. Phil Hoot on drives. Field of 8, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Here they come. And they're off and pacing. A little bit of a green beginning there for the quickest away World for 2. That one straightens things out. From the outside is Whiskey Break forwardly placed. Rockaway Bay gets away in 3rd. McClure's going to look to settle in with Go Go Diggity Schmo. And then to his inside is Sports Fan. Followed by Michelob Ultra, Century Inspector, and All in Jest gets away 8th. So they get into single file order here as they round the first bend. And the leader for Mario Bayarjon, this is World 4-2 through an opening panel of 30 and 2. Into the backstretch, they'll now move. It's a 2-length advantage here for World for 2. In 2nd is Whiskey Break. Then in 3rd is Rockaway Bay, followed 4th by Go Go Diggity Schmo. And check out a move here from Century Inspector. He's now moved up into 4th, and he's advancing on the outside. We'll check in with Sports Fan 6, followed by Michelob Ultra 7th, and 8th is All in Jest. Century Inspector making the big second quarter move to the top here for Tyler Moore, and will look to clear to command just after the half mile was reached in 1:02 and 2. Wasn't a whole lot of speed there, that's for sure. 32 seconds up at the front, so that got Century Inspector going, and the juices were flowing on that one, and the He's Watching Colt has rushed to the top and leads them around the far turn. World for 2 in 2nd. 2 lengths back to Whiskey Break in 3rd. Then it is Rockaway Bay in 4th, followed 5th by Go Go Diggity Schmo, who is tracked by Sports Fan, Michelob Ultra, and the trailer is All in Jest. Nobody off the cones as they hit 3/4 here in 1:32 and 4. That was 30 and 2. In the 3rd quarter, off the turn and into the stretch, and they are following Century Inspector. It's Century Inspector by a couple of lengths. World for 2 in 2nd. Whiskey Break is then about 8 lengths back in 3rd, trying to fend off Rockaway Bay, who looks to take that spot. 1/16 of a mile to go. Century Inspector up the backside, move to the top, and closes this one out, as that's back-to-back baby race scores for trainer Dr. Ian Moore. 2 lengths is the margin of victory. 1:59 and 3. Sharp final quarter there for Century Inspector.